Good afternoon, this is Paul. Now, the Landrover Discovery has always been a very popular car. The Discovery 4 was hugely popular. The Discovery 5 was a bit divided when it first came out because of the shape of the car, but I'll come back to that in a minute. But what the Discovery 5 gives you is it gives you a level of comfort and drive that the other Discoveries didn't give you. It gives you more in terms of handling, it feels more planted on the road, and the technology inside is so close to a Range Rover. You kind of ask the question, why the Range Rover, especially if it's a Range Rover Sport. So if you take that a step further and say, right, okay, what about a commercial vehicle? If you could have a commercial vehicle with all the tax advantages of a commercial vehicle and still have the comfort and the style of driving around in a Discovery 5, well, why wouldn't you? The car that is behind me is a Land Rover Discovery 5. It's a 1969. It's done 74,700 miles. It's VAT qualifying. So as a commercial vehicle, speak to your accountant. As a commercial vehicle, putting it through your business makes an awful lot of sense. But this car, as well as being a commercial vehicle, has had the rear seat conversion, which means it has 5 seats in the back with 5 proper seat belts. I'd like to show you around. So as I say, it's a 1969. The colour is Chorus Grey. You'd be forgiven for thinking that the dark windows at the back was privacy glass. It's not. It's a commercial vehicle. So in order to conform to the legalities, that is not actually a window. That is a blank pane. But it looks really cool with the contrasting black roof and the privacy glass which is on the rear, as well as all the black detailing here. So it's a stylish looking car, and you wouldn't automatically look at that and think, wow, that looks like a van, because it looks anything but a van. The wheels, you could be forgiven for thinking those wheels look like they belong on an SVR, and they would. They are genuine SVR wheels with genuine Scorpion tyres, with a huge amount of tread on all 4, which is a lovely, lovely starting point. You've got a fixed tow bar, and you've got, I'll show you on the head unit on the inside at the moment, you have options with regarding to hitching up and trailers with the Discovery 5. There is a separate camera angle which helps you to connect to the trailer whatever you're towing. You've got these nice mud flaps which do protect the back end, protect the paintwork, but having this all in black as well does help when it comes to keeping your car looking nice through weather like we're getting at the moment, or the rain and the filthy roads. So if you live in the country, or you have a farm, or you're in the building trade, or you're in any kind of trade that requires the use of a commercial vehicle, this is such a superb option. One of the best off-road cars you can buy, without a doubt, undisputed, I would say. But really nice looking. So Chorus Grey, gloss black exterior styling. So I'm going to show you the rear seat conversion. So just coming back to that, there is a trade-off. Of course there is a trade-off. It has to be. It's a commercial vehicle. That is a panel. But we have a working door. All the trim extends to the back of the car in the same way as it would do if it was a non-commercial. You have these black leather seats with the perforated centres. You've got 3 proper 3-anchor seat belts in the back. In the front, you wouldn't know it was anything other than a Land Rover Discovery 5. So I'll start the engine because I'm going to just show you something with the air suspension. Foot on the brake, press the button, and she fires into life. So as I say, you've got a fixed tow bar, you've got your electric hookup there. If I press under here somewhere, We have the electric boot opening, exactly the same as you get with the Discovery 5, with the normal passenger vehicle. There's a button here which drops this down. Now I've had this up and down a few times, so excuse the, every time I do this the wind blows. So here we have a hard, very hard wearing shelf. You can load heavy things into there without a problem, and then you've got this really hard wearing Land Rover mat. You've got carpeted areas here, again locked off, but you do have privacy glass in the rear window. So you've got your heavy thing. It's quite high, you want to load it in there, but it's just a little bit too high. So what do? You press that button. At the moment we have a standard ride height. So we press the button and down it goes. You can just see it dropping. So all of a sudden that now is a lot lower, and I can load things in more easily without straining my back. And then you can see the difference it's made between the gap here and here. So you've loaded your heavy thing, whatever it is, in the back, and you want to go driving. You can do this from inside the cab, or you can do it from here. And you realise you've got to go across a ford, you need some ground clearance. So again, you can do it from here, or you can do it from your driving seat. You press the button, it's going up and up and up and up. Still going up. And now we have much more ground clearance. So you're just about to go through a flooded area, you've got a lot more ground clearance, you're not going to get the carpets wet. You're going over uneven ground, you've still got all of this space in here, and yet the car is now sitting high enough to get over obstacles. That's a Land Rover. Brilliant. I'll do the rest of the inside actually. So let's just close that. The divided bit with the Land Rover Discovery 5 was this back end is quite tall. It sits up quite high, and I think initially, because people thought, wow, that's quite a big back end. The Discovery 4 is a lot squarer, but when you look, the benefit of that is height, and that comes in really handy when it comes to commercial vehicles, because you can put fairly decent size objects in the back of one of these, purely because the back end is designed in that way. There you go, back to Discovery 5 again. Doesn't look anything like a van. So moving to the inside, we have comforts like the Meridian sound system, lovely. Electric memory seats, electric windows, adjustable mirrors, electric adjustable seats. The seats are leather with contrast piping, so it looks nice inside. It's a nice feel. It feels nice quality. You've got this piano black style interior trim. Very, very comfortable indeed. If I just shut the door, stop that from beeping at me. And then in here, it's a nice quiet environment. We've got, so here we're sat up quite high. So if I just press that button now, I can feel that the car is now dropping. So it's dropping down to normal ride height. And then if I wanted to, I can lower it again and drop it down to loading height. And I can do that from here. What I can also do from here, so at the moment we're in park, which locks the gearbox into place. If I go into reverse, you can see not only have we got a really nice clear camera here, but we've got this 360-degree surround camera, and then we've got this pictogram here, all designed to help you put this car into a parking space or to put it close to a trailer, basically to do it without hitting anything. Which is very handy when it comes to doing it in the dark and in the rain, especially when those are all misted up or they've got rain and water running from them in the dark. That makes a lot of difference. So we've also got, again, another thing here which works really well as a parking aid. So it's now searching for available parking spaces. It's not going to find one here, but it'll find a parking space that's big enough for it to go into, and then it will tell you to take your hand off the steering wheel and put it into first, put it to drive or reverse, and you control the brake and the accelerator, and it will do the steering for you. That makes parking really easy. So just coming into here and looking at the parking system, it's just cancelled. So looking here, we've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, things that we're all getting used to now. Vehicle dimensions, 4x4. So you've got the proper off-road capabilities there. Vehicle dimensions, contacts. Again, very nice, easy thing to use. So moving to the centre, we've got the digital display dash. You can see here the mileage is 74,788, and we're showing the navigation. But this is customisable because this is a digital dash. Down here, you have heated steering wheel coming into this part of the year. That is such a lovely thing to have. You can have lane assist. I take my finger away. Lane assist, and if you look here as well, your cruise control. This here tells you that you can change the distance between yourself and the car in front. This is radar assisted cruise control. So what that means is, rather than setting cruise control and the car doing, if you set it at 70 miles an hour, the car just doing 70 miles an hour, you can set it at 70 miles an hour, and if someone pulls out in front of you doing 60 miles an hour, rather than just driving at the back of them, the car will sense that car, slow down to hold speed with the car in front, and you can determine how close or far away you want to be. And then when that car moves out of the way, this car will accelerate back up to the speed you were doing before. And this one drives the menu, gives you, so there's all your driver assistance, all the toys, everything you might want or need in a really, really nice, comfortable car. Cup holders, charging points, not been fully cleaned yet. Glove boxes, so cubby holes everywhere. Little start-stop button there. But a really nice environment, and for a van or commercial vehicle, this has got to take some beating. What a comfortable way of owning and driving what is essentially a van. And again, speak to your accountant, but a VAT qualifying car makes a lot of difference to how it's shown and what the costs are through your company. So speak to your accountant about what VAT qualifying means, because it means you can save a lot of money with a commercial vehicle. So I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website, www.bramshawebv.com. Drop us an email, drop us a text or a WhatsApp, or pick up the phone and speak to us about it. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks for watching.